This is the third part of our video on graphing lines. So our equation this time is y equals 2x take away 6. And I want to state the y-intercept, the slope, the x-intercept, and graph it. So I am going to start with the y-intercept and the slope. The y-intercept is the number that's by itself, so that would be the minus 6. And the slope is the number in front of our x, which is 2. Now, the slope is supposed to be delta y over delta x. But this is not a fraction. Actually, it is, just the denominator is really shy and doesn't like to show itself. So anytime you cannot see the denominator of a fraction, it is secretly a very shy 1. So I'm going to start my graph with the y-intercept. So on the y-axis, the up and down part, I am going to mark on -6. And then from there, I'm going to use the 2 over 1 to help me find the rest of the points. 2 is the y part, 1 is the x part. So up and down, we're going to add 2. So we're going to add 2 or move up 2. And then to my x's, we're going to add 1 or move to the right 1. And then I'm going to make my next point. And then I'm going to do it again. I'm going to add 2 onto y, add 1 onto x, add 2 onto y, add 1 onto x, add 2 onto y, add 1 onto x. And we just keep doing that until you hit the end of your grid. It's going to add 2, add 1, add 2, 1, add 2, add 1. And then I'm going to do it going backwards. So if you can reverse the pattern, that's great. If you find that too hard, you can just turn your page around, and then you can keep going up to and over 1, and then just turn your page back. So once you have all of your points, you're going to draw a line. You need to make sure it goes from one end of the grid to the other. I didn't do a very good job. I missed some of my points. Oops. Let's try that again. It's fine. We're going to put arrows on the end. And there's our line. The only thing we have left to do is to figure out the x-intercept. And I noticed that it is crossing the x-axis right there, which is in between 2 and 4, which would be at 3. You can join me in the next video to help you make the next graph.